Today we are here in the worship lab. Do you know where the worship lab is? Well, this room is the children's chapel, and we're on the third floor of the church, and this space has been functioning this fall as a worship lab. And I'm here with Carolyn today, who serves as our Christian education coordinator. She organizes our Sunday school and has set up all the fun activities in here. So Carolyn, tell us more about this space.
Sure. So the worship lab is basically just an interactive space for children to learn about and practice a lot of the different things that we do in worship. So we have a baptism area, we have a practical life area where children learn how they can pray and communicate with God while they're doing everyday things. We have a prayer corner, confession and forgiveness. We have a little communion table set up there. And what else? We also have a little offering station. So that's just a couple of the things that are here that the children get to kind of play with and experience and learn about worship every single week.
Yeah, it's really fun to come in and watch the little ones, especially working with some of these activities. They love to pour the water and to think about baptism. The Sunday is also Christ the King Sunday, which is the final Sunday in the Christian calendar. It's the day where we celebrate Christ's victory over all things, and that Christ, is Lord of all and bigger than all, no matter how difficult things may seem. After Christ the King Sunday, we turn to Advent, but we're not there yet. So part of Christ the King Sunday is that we will have communion, and Carolyn is going to tell us the communion story, one of the communion stories, in the style of the worship lab.
During the meal, Jesus took the bread, blessed and broke it, and gave it to his disciples. He said, "Take this. This is my body." He likewise took the cup, gave thanks, and passed it to them, and they all drank from it. He said to them, "This is my blood, the blood of the covenant, to be poured out on behalf of many." After singing songs of praise, they walked out to the Mount of Olives. We know that when Jesus was at the Mount of Olives later, he was arrested there. The next day he was crucified and died on the cross. But we know that is not the end of the story. 3 days later, Jesus rose again. Christ has died. Christ is risen. Christ is always with us in the signs of the bread and the wine.